And if the gentleman's interested in inflicting pain on Putin, then pass these bills. These bills will take away all of Putin's leverage. The only reason Vladimir Putin has any leverage over America and Europe is because President Biden shut down American energy. And again, each of these bills addresses different components of President Biden's attack on American energy. It's been a very direct assault on American energy on many different fronts. These lay out all of those things. You can have all the leases in the world, but if the administration won't give permits to actually execute the lease, to go do seismic, to go build pipelines so you can actually move the resource, to drill in new areas while the resource is being depleted in other areas, then you don't have an ability to secure America's future, and it results in the president going hand in hand to foreign countries like Saudi Arabia. And I'd just point out, I know the president likes talking about carbon emissions a lot. It's a 5,700-mile trek to Saudi Arabia, and I would imagine he's going to come back home. That's more than 11,000 miles on Air Force One. And if you notice the picture, there are no solar panels on the wings of Air Force One. It's jet fuel that actually gets it from here to there and back with the president and his staff. You could save all 11,000 miles and the entire carbon footprint of that trip by staying here in America, and I would recommend going to a place like Port Fourchon in South Louisiana, where they produce energy cleaner, cheaper, and with American jobs. And by the way, as states drill, they get revenue sharing. They would actually be able to use that investment to lower prices at the pump and to help American families. And so if you think about where the price is today, whether it's $5.20, $4.80, of course, it continues to go back and forth in a very high range. It's all double, more than double what it was 2 years ago. And what that means is people that are filling up, they're looking at the bottom line. They're looking at the fact that it's costing them over $150 to fill their car today when it cost them maybe $70 2 years ago, if they can afford to fill it up all the way. We're seeing a trend right now where many families can't even get it to full. They might have to only go halfway because they can't afford the full price. Their credit cards get maxed out before then, because if they're filling up to go to the grocery store, they're also paying double-digit increases for everything they're buying there because of the spending-induced inflation. And so I would suggest, if we want to send a message to Putin, no better way to do it than to cut him off at the knees in his ability to hold leverage over America and Europe by producing more here in America. We produce it in America. Cartels can't control the price. Putin can't control the price. We can meet all of our needs and help our allies around the world so that Putin has no leverage over anybody. The only person giving Putin leverage today is President Biden by allowing all these limitations on American energy production that these bills will remove. These bills will help America get back to energy independence by unleashing all of those different leverages, those different inhibitions, the prohibitions that President Biden's put on our energy. And again, if he was against all fossil fuels, maybe there would be a consistency in policy, but he's only against American fossil fuels. He will travel 5,700 miles to beg Saudi to produce oil that he won't allow our own producers here in America to produce. I think that's what's got Americans irate the most.